Hello, everyone, and welcome to your Gano Excel business. My name is Sarai, and I am one of the affiliates that is located in the state of Illinois. So, the purpose of this video is just for you to understand the super basics of how to start your business. Now, every single time that I mention the business to someone, I tell them, do not try to eat the whole cake at once. As long as you understand the very first few steps that it takes for you to get started, everything else kind of just rolls in. It's like a snowball effect. So, first and foremost, when you signed up, you should have received a 7-digit number. It starts with 8. So, right now, as I'm doing this recording, it is November 2nd, 2025. So, right now, our numbers are like an 846. But I know as the organization keeps growing, those numbers keep changing. When I started, it was 844. And then I saw 845 and then 846. So pretty sure eventually we're going to be in like the 10,000s. But so that 8 digit, and I'm just going to put a random one in here. That 8 digit code is going to be your username. And then the password you should have chosen yourself. If you don't remember it, you can always go I forgot my password. And I believe as long as you have your email, you should be good. So now, first step, we log in. So what's actually, you know what, let's take this a step further. Let's take it a step back. Like, how do I get to that? Okay, Google. So I normally just put in here Gano Excel USA. And you can either go to the first one. I normally just go over here to my right and click on website. And when I am in there, I go to my left and where it says sign in or back office login, either or is going to take you to the same page. That's taking us to this page. This is where we're going to put that 7-digit number that is going to be our username and then our password. And then we're going to hit login. Okay, so this is the first screen that it's going to take you to. Here you're going to see some numbers. You're going to see ranks. You're going to see if you qualify to get a payout and these lovely bars that are in green. You're going to see how many people are in your organization. You're going to see how many people you personally enrolled, and you're also going to see all the way to the right how many days you have been in the business. Here you can see 689 days. So now one of the first things that I definitely want you to understand that in order, if you see right here where it says qualification summary, it says left side, right side, that in order for these points to be saved, and eventually I will tell you more about the payout, but the very first thing is that in order for these points to be saved and for them to eventually turn into a payout, the company does recommend that you be on a 3-box auto ship. If you look over here to your left, you'll see that you have a tab for ordering, auto ship, downline, enroll, commissions, report, contest, me, corporate, and log off. So where you would go is you would go to your auto ship tab. You would go to auto ship profile. If you do not have an auto ship, this is going to be completely empty for you. If you do have an auto ship, it's going to show this frequency, the last time you received it, and so on. So what you would need to do is you would need to fill all this out. You would fill in what day, and I'm going to show you really quick those days. So it does the 5th, the 10th, the 15th, 20th, 25th, or the 1st. Those are the days that you have to choose from. And then you would fill out the payment information, the order summary, the auto ship address. When you get to the auto ship address, it's always going to ask you to validate the address. So first you put in your zip code, you validate, make sure that the city that the zip code is connected one is indeed your city. Once you do that, you manually put in your address and then you click validate. It's going to show you two different addresses. It's going to show you a validated address and it's going to show you the address that you inputted. I always normally tell people if the validated address is correct, please just click the validated address because you want to make sure that your products also are getting to your address, right? So the minimal here would be 3 boxes for you to be considered active in business in Gano Excel. And this is what this person has, 3 boxes, which equals you're supposed to have 50 PVs to be considered active. And the minimal purchase here would be 3 boxes. 3 boxes or a box and a supplement. Each box, as you can see right here, is 17 PVs, which is 17 personal volume points, which equals 251. And since we have a pickup center in Illinois, we actually do not pay the shipping charges. So as you can see, this is being shipped. Well, it's already at the pickup center. It's not being shipped there. It's already there. And because it's already there, I'm only getting charged the 1% tax. Those 3 boxes come out to $72.72. Now, if you ask me, this is an amazing amount for you to maintain a business. Super affordable. Everyone can afford that. If people are out there spending $5, $6, $7, $10 on a cup of coffee daily, this is simply a fraction of that price. Okay, so this is step one, right? Create your auto ship so that these lovely points that you see right here, that's showing to the left side and to the right side, start to save. And step two would be to go, if you ever get any numbers up here, it's because you have notifications. You always want to make sure to validate your phone number and you want to validate your email address. What does that mean? So if you have not, normally the system, what it does is it brings up a pop-up message before you do anything else. And then it tells you validate your phone number or validate your email. You just click on those. Normally what it does is it's going to show you a screen with your phone number. If that is the correct phone number, you just hit send. Now Gano Excel is going to send you some digits so that you can retype them back into the system so that they know that it's you. And for your email, if you have not validated that, it's also going to show you to validate your email. Make sure that your email is correct and you are going to prompt it to now send you an email and then just go into your emails. If you don't find it in your regular email, go to your spam because sometimes the email does throw them in there. And then just click on the link in that email to verify your email with the system. Because I've noticed that when you don't do that, these points also tend to erase because they need to make sure that the account belongs to someone. And then after you make, I want to say more than $600, you are going to have to fill out a W-9 form that is conveniently, if I am not mistaken, it should be located right back here. Let me know if I'm missing something. Compliance. Well, that one's not it. Okay, so if it is not back here, or maybe I'm overlooking it, that W-9 form you can find on the IRS website. Or you can also email Gano Excel and they will send one right over to you. Close this out. Uh-oh. What happened here? But if you cannot find it, I believe W-9 form. Perfect. You could just go right here, put W-9 form in Google, and then you can just download this form and you can send it over by email or you can mail it to them. and the contact information is right here. So you would go to your left on the tab that says corporate, and you would just send, or if you prefer to call them so that they can tell you where to send it, that works as well. Okay, so auto ship, validate your address, validate your email and your phone number so they know that the account belongs to someone. Third step that I like to take people through is to create your personalized website because there are so many benefits to having your personalized website. And I know sometimes people are like, well, am I going to drink all the three boxes? I just want to let you guys know that here in my household, we go through more than 6 boxes a month because not only 6 boxes a month, but we also do the toothpaste, we do the soap, we do the supplements. So if I'm speaking products, that is taken, like Gano Excel has replaced a good amount of our products here at home. Like everyone brushes their teeth with the Gano toothpaste. Me and my daughter take the supplements. My parents love the coffee. I drink the coffee. I drink the tea. I take the supplements. They use the soap. We use almost everything that you can think of. And so those 3 boxes, those 3 products are never enough for us here. But I'm going to tell you some of the benefits that there are with you sharing your link. And I normally always recommend people like, every time you make yourself your cup of coffee, just either take a picture of it, record it, and then just attach your link to it. Because there's so many benefits that you can be overlooking by not doing that. For example, some of the benefits is that your customers get to enjoy free shipping, right? You share that link, even if they buy it at public price. They get to enjoy free shipping on anything over $100. Not only that, each sale now earns commissionable volume. The commissionable volume earned will go to the affiliate above you, rewarding those who support you. Retail profit. You keep the retail income from every box sold, adding extra earnings straight into your pocket, and then personal volume. Every purchase your customer makes contributes to your personal volume, keeping you active and helping your business grow. Now, that's the one that I want to touch on. Okay, so every purchase that someone makes at public price, do you remember those 3 boxes that I told you that you have to have on auto ship to remain active? Now, if you share your link and if people buy at public price 3 boxes, you now remain active. So, for example, let's say maybe your card doesn't go through or you forgot to put your auto ship in. As long as people buy 3 of those boxes, you are saved for that month. And that's the beauty of this. So, you're going to go in where it says to create your website. Here, you're just going to put like your name, and then you're just going to put website. This is not, this is not what they are going to see. This right here is what they're going to see. So, coffee lovers all the way. Example. I'm just putting whatever. They're going to see this part. It's going to state usganoexcel.com/coffee lovers all the way. That's going to be the website. So now when you go to manage my website, this is where you're actually going to be able to see your link and you're going to see your QR code. So when you go in here, this is the link, and then this is the QR code. You can screenshot this, take a picture, share this with everyone. So to me, this is the third step, right? Because this is something that you can start doing immediately because you never know when you share that. When you share what you're drinking, who's going to ask you, hey, what are you drinking? Where can I get that from? Perfect. I'll tell you exactly where you can get it from. I'll send you the link. And also keep in mind that on this same YouTube channel, we have the link where you can send them how to get it for 40% off. Because I will tell you right now that when you send them this link, let me just go to the link so I can click on it and show you guys. When you send them this link, this is what they're going to see at first. Everything that they're going to see here is going to be at public price. So you actually have to kind of guide them on how to get it for 40% off, which is they come here where this girl is smiling with the money. You click enroll now, click USA, or depending on wherever they are from. And then this is the way that they're going to do it. This is how they're going to be able to access the business packages or just start off as a simple consumer, which would be the build your own. And as you can see, the prices changed drastically. Before it was 32, now it went down to $24. 24, 25 instead of 33, 38 instead of 50. So these prices go down by a lot. Uh-oh, how did I log out? Okay, sorry. We're going back in. But I'm going to end this video because I don't want it to be too overwhelming for you. So those three things. Get yourself on the 3-box auto ship. Verify your account with your phone number and your email. Third, create that website so that you can start sharing from now, from this point. And let me go to, so those points that you saw to your left and to your right, I want to make sure that you understand the kind of payout that eventually that turns into. So here I'm going to the opportunity presentation that it's available to all of you who have a website. Who have an affiliate code. I'm not going to go through the whole presentation. I will create one with the presentation though. Okay, so this right here. If you saw the points that said left and right, those points, this is what eventually starts to happen, right? You grow a network, your network grows and grows and grows. On one of your legs, you may have something that we call leverage, meaning that the person on top who brought you in is helping you because they wanted to start to do the business as well, right? Or maybe the person on top of them wanted to start to do the business and so on and so on. Okay, so what starts to happen is that you start to see your network grow and grow and grow. So the way that these numbers that you see right here with the dollar signs, that starts to happen with those points. Gano Excel starts to pay you when you have a direct, meaning an active person with their own 3 boxes of auto ship to their left and to your right. That's when you activate your binary commission, your binary residual check. So if you have one person active to your right, one person active to your left, buying their 3 boxes, points start to cancel out. And when your points start to cancel out, that generates you a residual income. Here are the examples that they give you if you have 8 people consuming to your left, 8 people consuming to your right, and they give you the very minimal, which is a 15% for the highest business package that we have, which is your ESP3, which is the $1,000 package. So if you have 8 people to your left, 8 people to your right consuming, that month, Gano Excel gives you 130. Now let's say your network keeps growing and growing and growing. You're doing coffee breaks 1-to-1. You have 256 people to your right consuming, 256 people to your left consuming. For that month, Gano Excel gave you 4,240. Obviously, everything requires effort, and I always tell people, please view this as a business. It is your business. It's your business. Also, view it as a business in the way that a business, when do they start to see profit? Statistically, around 3 years, right? Don't get me wrong, there has been people who dedicate themselves so passionately that break those statistics. And Kudos to them. But I've also had people who are disappointed because they expect immediate results. It's like network marketing is a business that's going to pay you what you deserve. It's going to pay you for the efforts that you have put in. But this is only one of the payouts. I also want you to keep that in mind. There's also a different one for recommending people in, which is this one. This is more tailored towards business boxes. And then there's also immediate sales. You get the box for $24. There's a suggested retail price of $32. You can make $8 out of each box. So there's many different ways that you can make money here. The one that I pointed out, which was the binary commission, this is more of your, think of it like your 401k, but your early 401k that will keep paying you weekly. Okay, so I'm leaving this video as simple as that. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to write in the comments, or you can also always reach me at Sarai James Ausa or Sarai Jaimes Ausa on Instagram or Sarai Jaimes on Facebook, and I will answer any of your questions. And yeah, this is all the information that I want to give so far as of right now. I'm going to keep doing more shorter videos just so it's not too overwhelming. I'm going to make sure that I kind of keep it on the same topic so that way it's very understandable. But this is just a very basic, okay, I need these points to be saved. I need my account to be shown as active, and I need at least something that I can share with someone who's asking me about the product or is asking me about the business. So I hope this was of value to you guys, and I will see you guys soon, and we'll keep in touch. Thank you. Have a good one.